Anyway, this is the second game in the franchise in the series. I'm not sure if it's by release date because I remember there's like a mobile game Assassin's Creed. I thought of trying it, but maybe it was on PSP. I'm not sure. Wait, give me a moment. So this this game I played a little bit, but I never finished it. I wouldn't say it's a long game, and it's much more colorful than Assassin's Creed 1, the previous video that we just watched. And we have out the bat, we have the target, right? We have characters of interest. And then this is a scene where they take the money, right? Where is it? I can't find the scene. Maybe it was before this. Here. It's a scene where S.A.A. auditory just bribed the girls to dance with the fat guy. No hate for fat people. I'm just saying fat guy because it's a body, the shape, and he's only the fat guy here. So I shouldn't call him the fat guy, but I have to. It's easier to distinguish him from the evil guy over here. And the bribing system is actually in the game, but you can only use it to blend yourself in. So like in the first video, the first game that I talked about, blending in this game is kind of weird because you just hire like 4 dancers to walk like with you, and you like a guy in a white robe. Like how the hell is a concealment? How do you blend in with 4 girls? It just looks like you plotting something. So that doesn't make sense in the gameplay like wise. But you can I think you can use them to distract guards as well. So that makes more sense. The active, the passive is kind of weird because you just walk around with girls. And then the action is to distract guards so you can do assassin stuff. We see him dance, and then we see S.A.A. show up using a hidden blade. Efficient kill, I would say. And then we have the fight scene. Wait, just before that. He jumped on one of the guy, he used his fist, which, by the way, they should really bring back the fist fight. I love fist fight in Assassin's Creed, especially in Black Flag, so they should bring that back, to be honest. We see here he counter a guard, which is I think it's easier to do in the second game compared to the first one. This is also counter as well. And then he chases after the main villain. And then we have this guy. Be prepared for S.A.A. to jump in. Which I don't know why that would work, because it's probably gonna break his leg. It's not gonna kill him, but it's gonna break his leg. But this is a video game, so we're just gonna assume that that's just like normal video game thing. And then we have this conversation, which I'm gonna show you.
Could not let your father live to see it.
Okay, so it's established that his father has been killed by one of these guys. Execute, basically, but it's not shown, it's implied. But in the game, well, they did. They did just that. That's the starting point for S.A.A. Journey.
As for your mother, once I've dealt with you, I promise I'll give her my full attention.
And he just, you know, what triggers S.A.A. Aggression is that he make a I'm doing your mom joke. Once I finish with you, I will give my full attention. So even in that, this guy is an asshole. And we see S.A.A. use a hidden gun, not a hidden blade, a hidden gun. Well, early hidden gun made by Galileo? No, wait, who's it again? Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci, not Galileo. I was like buffering on what happened. He doesn't miss leg day. Okay, that could be true. That could be true. You could drop from that high if you drop well. I guess that worked. Anyway, Assassin's Creed 2 is a fan favorite. Not for me because I haven't played. I haven't finished yet. But I can say that the other two spin-off kinda on the mainline S.A.A. trilogy, they get better. They get better, and I like it. But the second game I never finished it. I thought of buying it when it was on sale, and I was like, I can't. I'm broke. That's why I'm streaming. I'm streaming to gain money so I can play this game and just make a review of them. So this game really took off. I think this game is in the era of PS3 game, and there's a lot of upgrade classic from this era, including the first game. It came out just 2 years apart. Back then, it was like a big achievement, even though the graphic is not. It's more colored and bright and cheerful, I guess, compared to the gray Assassin's Creed 1. The technology leap is not that big of a leap just yet. We'll see that in 3 and Unity. And it's kind of crazy how Ubisoft know how to make game back then, but now they kind of don't. I don't get why that is. Is it because they're using AI? I mean, I use AI in my video and stream too. Mostly just for like assistant and not like generative AI. They had like a layoff of like employee and stuff. Maybe they explain why the quality of games that they make nowadays are, bad. But back then, limitation create what was the name again? What was the saying? Limitation bleed innovation. There we go. So back then they have to make do with what they have. PC game was not exactly a big market just yet. It was the console, and PS3 was the testament to that. I'm not sure if Xbox One or Xbox, whatever the name is, released in this time. I just know, I'm just gonna call it like PS3 era because I know PlayStation. I never play any. I didn't ever own like a console, but I have played some PlayStation games. It's on like emulator. Because modern devs are couple cocky. Yeah, they're bootlegger. They're bootlegger. Anyway, Assassin's Creed 2 is. I was at the time it was like exceeding people's expectation. It kind of changed the quality of games, especially open world, and setting in. I feel like I'm having this conversation again. Yeah, I feel like I'm having deja vu because I said this like 3 times in my life, and I feel like a deja vu like I just say on stream. But like an RPG game that's set in like a real world, like maybe a historic world, that's kind of good, you know. That's interesting. Tubelic. Why do I have to read that? I was trying to read that and I couldn't stop myself. Damn it. Wait, what was I saying again? Deja vu. Wait, what? You just like stun lock me. Oh yeah, anyway, like historical era and setting for a fantasy game would be so cool. I think one of the game that does that is Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2. I had the first game on Epic, so maybe I'll try to play it sometime. But that game is pretty hard. But yeah, it's high risk, high reward, so maybe I'll like it. It will be a while before we can get Assassin's Creed 3. So for the time being, after Assassin's Creed 2, we have Brotherhood and Revelation, which is a SEO trilogy. It's really an interesting trilogy too, and it's one of the fan favorite. The SEO family become like a game like theme across all Assassin's Creed game. So yeah, that's sums up about Assassin's Creed 2. They be cooking with this one, and it's very decent. It's very good, and you can actually swim, and you get to live in the Renaissance era. So that's important because you can see the beautiful building, art, and all that. And Ubisoft back then had to create all that, you know, those assets. Compared to nowadays where you just reuse asset everywhere. I mean, it's efficient, unless you just do it without heart, without love. Then it's just gonna be another pile of scrap. Reusing an asset in a smart way would make it immersive. It's not just, oh, I've seen this before in other game. No, it's like, oh, this you know, there's a gas can there. Why do people keep sending me DM while I'm streaming? Anyway, that's it for Assassin's Creed 2. The first game may have changed or improved, like influence other game to be like this. In this field, I would say this game do a lot more than the first game, and it only get bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where in Valhalla it's just so goddamn big you have nothing to do but walking around. Walking simulator. But we'll get there soon. And just for the sake of this edit into a highlight video, if you like the video, like the video. If you wanna see more like this, or the next one, or the previous one, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me, just scroll down in the description and pick one. I don't have membership or super chat yet, but you know, you can donate me if you like. Okay, let's go to the next game, which is the first game that I actually completed.